So you saw it, like, just for a second, you just saw it, like, duck back. It was too dark to really kind of take up what it was.
That's the pizza.
Pizza's here. I gotta pee, too. Let's take a quick break.
Move up there.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody, to the Labyrinth Lifers, Season 3, Episode 8.
Yep.
On last week's show, we had quite a bit of action. The group woke up, 2 members had flu. Rogar went and talked to, what is her name? Let me see here.
That one bitch.
Pause it.
Halia. She runs the Miners Exchange, and she offered Rogar a reward if he could come back with any kind of correspondence or letters or anything found in Glasstaff's lair, right?
Is that the same lady that made him gain his manliness?
Gain his manliness?
Yeah, when he became a... whatever. When he started following his cause, was that last week?
That was in the morning before I got up. I was
different things.
Was that last week though?
Yes.
Yep.
Was that
the first thing that happened last week?
Also, Stallionette found a Black Panther. Yeah. They became friends. Right? Black Panther roamed around town, scared the shit out of everybody who saw it, and including an inn full of people that just destroyed the place trying to duck for cover.
She's a good girl.
She's a good girl. And then everybody finally decided to go take on the Red Brand hideout, right? Just found Milby snuck through, found a secret passageway that led to a big cavern that had a Nothic in it, right? And we ended right with Milby kind of poking up and seeing where the Nothic was for the first time.
Right.
I did want to kind of go over, again, like the quest hooks for where you guys, not all of them, not everything, but wanted to go over as far as the Red Brand hideout goes. Looking for, I don't know, Albrecht, who's Sildar's homeboy, member of the Lord's Alliance, was supposed to come to Phandalin to set up a constabulary.
Wizard or something, right?
What do you call it where the constable works?
Constability.
The jail?
Constability.
Yeah, the jail.
The jail.
Iarno disappeared, and people had seen him. The last thing that Sildar heard was that he was walking towards the manor. Also, you got a bunch of different reasons to defeat the Red Brands and Glasstaff. Carp showed you guys a secret tunnel to get into the base. You need a Glasstaff for Agatha in order to ask her a question. There was a local missing family that was clearly abducted by the Red Brands. And Halia and Rogar, right? He's trying to get correspondence for her.
This is that video game case where we took too many side missions, and now the map is filled up.
Yep,
I hate that you got arrows pointing everywhere.
Yeah.
All over the place, exactly. That's just in this one hideout. There's way more. Horance, everybody woke up that morning with 900 XP, which is level 3. Okay. So I don't know if you've rolled for level 3 yet. If not,
no, wait. I did everything else. So I was gonna wait to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, roll it up.
So do it. Yep.
Son of a bitch.
What?
I rolled a 3.
Plus your constitution
I
modifier.
still not bad.
Yeah.
Plus your
that
con
sucks.
modifier.
That sucks.
It's +1.
It's not a 1.
So it's 4.
I mean, it's not good. I mean, it's not the worst possible, but it's not.
You're still the squishiest member of the posse.
Yeah. Most assuredly.
What are you at? What are you at right now?
20.
I'm at 28.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, we'll see. So, what kind of cool stuff do you get at level 3 then, for Horance there?
I get to choose my pact. I chose the Pact of the Tome.
What's that mean?
I get this magic book. So I forget what it's called.
The Necronomicon?
Yeah, basically. But I get 3 any cantrip from any class. I get to learn 3 of those written in the book.
From any class?
Yeah, and they don't count against any of my known spells.
That's awesome. What did you pick?
Hold on, I'm scrolling.
It's fucking clicking in my left headphone and it's driving me insane.
Klaatu, Barada, Nekra.
I did Blade Ward, Vicious Mockery, and Message.
Okay. For the sake of saving time, I'll have you explain them as you use them the first time, sort of deal.
Not use them.
And then
What's message?
anything else
Like
at level 3?
telepathic message?
It's like a whisper between. You can whisper something and one other person hears it, and then you can whisper back and forth for like an hour or something.
What? That's pretty sweet.
That is nice. That'll come in handy for your conniving ass.
Yeah, so
Anything else at level 3?
Yeah, I could learn some new spells. So I've got some more prepared spells. Oh, and then because I'm a tiefling, I can cast Hellish Rebuke once a day.
That too.
If I take damage, then the creature who did the damage takes 2d10.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay.
ouch.
That's
All right.
just for being a tiefling, too. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, the other thing I just wanted to talk about, a
I
couple different
cast
things.
Hunter's Mark on the monster.
Hold on. We are not there yet. So, the first thing I want to talk about was primeval awareness. So, Stallionette used it last time to discover that there was a Nothic there.
Yeah, clarification here.
Yeah, I have more time to read about it, and then if you decipher what it says literally and what the basic consensus is that if you use that, or Stallionette uses that,
You say yes,
then-
something of that type is within range.
within a mile. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So everybody said as a ranger, it's made to use like when you're out in the wild. Like if you're in a city, it's kind of useless because you're just going to know that everything's around. Right, like if you were in Neverwinter or something like that, it would just say everything arrives. Phandalon's a little smaller town, so there might be a few like of the crazy things that aren't in there, but we're still going to roll with it as we did it for that one time. But going forward, we'll use it that way, where it says all the different creature types. I'll tell you if those creature types are around.
I doubt I'll use it again.
Okay, well, you might. You'd be
I might.
surprised.
I've never used it. It doesn't seem very useful.
Yeah, it's really not.
And another thing, like, I'm really a huge fan of a podcast called Not Another D&D Podcast. They're so charismatic, and just the way that they act out their PCs and NPCs is just so great. One of the things that they do that I want to steal from them is when one of you guys defeats a monster, when that monster drops to 0 hit points, I'm going to say, okay, finish him. And then you guys describe what you do to take the creature out, right? Get as crazy as you want. I don't care. It doesn't have to just be I attacked with my sword or whatever. Yeah, so
slit his throat or whatever.
That's if you enjoy killing stuff. I'm not big on it, but
right. Well, you can describe it as totally like mild, cut out the throat so he died quickly or whatever, right?
I'm gonna
like,
fucking bathe in her blood is what I'm gonna do.
yeah, I know Jeff's all geeked.
but yeah, you guys can describe that. Yeah. So when Pete's going to be a little bit late,
It's not
when
Mortal Kombat. Fuck.
but I don't. He said just a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is kind of. I want to start tonight, like basically with Horance and Rogar, or not Rogar, Horance and Chiron, an hour before where we ended that last one. So essentially, you guys.
So we're waiting for Pete.
No, I'm not waiting for him. I'm just going to pretend like he is with Horance as we go here. So Horance and Chiron wake up, and around noon, like all night long, puking their guts out, shitting all over the place, doing the thing where like you're sitting on the toilet with the bucket in front of you because you can't get off. Like it's that kind of flu.
That's rough, man.
Yeah. Once that started, like in the middle of the night, early morning, and the I forget her name, but
because if you time it right and you bear down and you throw up, you can hit the bottom of the bowl and then it snakes up and.
What?
So Trilena is the wife of the innkeeper, and she's been taking care of you guys. She's had a lot of people with Phandalon flu around there. Pip already had it once, so she's been giving you water all night long. And in the morning, it finally gets to a point where you guys can put down some stew, and then you take a nap. Wake up from that nap feeling not only leveled up, but like 100% better, like as if it didn't even happen. It's about, I'd say, noon-ish or whatnot.
Somebody
And then-
downstairs handed you the mystical herb.
And then as you walk
For some
down the
reason, you feel a
stairs,
lot better now.
Trilena comes up to you and is like, "Oh man, I'm so glad that you're feeling better." And what's his name, Tablin, the innkeeper, comes over and is like, "Oh, it's so great to see the two of you. How are you feeling?"
Quite well, quite well.
All right. And he kind of, you notice that Tablin and Trilena, they've got Pip starts walking up with them as well.
Tolvin, you mean?
It's Tablin. I've been calling him Tolvin forever, but it's Tablin. I'm going to make that change. And they walk up, and you notice, like, as you come down, so the place, there's a bunch of people working there that you did not normally work there, that you haven't seen before, and everybody's cleaning. Like, the floor's all swept, and they're in the middle of mopping it. There's tables that are, like, broken and stuff, and there's kind of some stronger, everybody's a human, and they're stronger. They're kind of taking that out of the place. Like, it looks like it's destroyed. But also, Tablin and Trilena are talking to you and really going out of their way to kind of seem courteous and nice. And, like, you get kind of the feeling that they're trying to show their kid that to not be prejudiced against you.
What?
Because of you. And Tablin looks over at the kid and goes and says, "Pip, tell him." And Pip walks kind of right up and kind of looks you right in the eye in a way that you're not accustomed to commoner children doing, and says, "Hey, yeah, Carp saw your friends walking up to the front of taking the path up to the front of the manor."
All right. Yes, they decided to go after the red brand.
And that's what Tablin says. "Yep, seems like that's the case." All right, so they just told you guys that everybody went up to the manor. You're sitting in a destroyed inn that's currently being cleaned. What do you guys want to do?
How wrecked is it? Are the walls wrecked? And
You're
shit?
not even there.
I know, but I just want to know.
So, like, tables got flipped, glassware got thrown everywhere, food got tossed.
just got,
Most of that stuff is cleaned up. They're mopping the floor right now.
Looks like somebody ransacked it, but it's not like destroyed.
Kinda. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Josh and Pete, what are y'all doing?
Come to us.
I guess we should go follow after our wayward friends. But first,
And
I'll put on that red brand cloak I stole. Disguise myself.
Okay. Good idea. Pete, what did you say?
I was just gonna mention that for you, so you know, I get a +1 to my dexterity for level 3.
Okay, awesome. Cool.
Ability split
Cool.
in groups.
All right, so how are you guys going to head there? Like, if you walk out of the tavern, the place, you look over on the east side of town, and there's like basically a hilltop that this old destroyed manor is sitting on top of. You know about the Carp Tunnel. Like, how are you going to approach the manor?
I say we take that tunnel under the ground.
You taking the tunnel?
Hey, shh.
What does Chiron say?
You're muted.
Muted. Yeah.
So we're walking up to it, and it looks kind of broken down.
Yeah, it's a ruin almost. Like, there's still furniture and stuff in it, so it wasn't destroyed that long ago. But there's no activity. It's abandoned. It looks like a mess from the front.
Okay. And we can see this tunnel entrance that he was talking about.
So that's like your two choices are either head towards the tunnel or take the path up the hill to the front, basically. You know, you could climb, I guess, around the sides if you wanted to also. But those are the obvious ones.
Yeah, like the front of the mansion seems a lot more inviting. Whatever you want to do.
If it looks abandoned, I mean, I don't, but any chance of seeing like any kind of tracks on which way the 4 parties went?
So do a investigation check on that.
$18.
Okay,
Nice.
so
Wow.
You could see their tracks going up the path to the front of the mansion.
All right. Well, I'd more want to make sure that they're doing okay and follow which way they go.
All right.
Agreed?
Nice.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. All right. So you guys pretty easily follow their tracks. It goes up a path. The path winds a little bit along the hill, does some really, really minor switchbacks, and then gets up to the front of it. It's noon, so it's clear, bright as day. Again, no activity really other than just like squirrels and birds and stuff like that going on. You do see that their tracks go to the back of the building, and back there you find a stairway going down. It's it looks like an entrance to a cellar, basically. The door at the bottom of it is ajar. That's where their tracks are going. You also notice with that 18, there's like some big cat prints that are with your friends as well.
Really?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there fucking
So-
is, dude.
Well, then I would try to pad my way down somewhat sneakily. I'm not a rogue or anything, but I don't want to try and attract anything's attention.
Okay. The Horance, you with him still, or
Yeah, I guess I'll just tail behind.
following his lead?
Yeah.
So when you get down there, if you're in D20 now, the door that you're going to enter, I'll just move your dudes if I can, is right here. So you guys are on the top platform when you peek in that door, and there's a stairway going down, a platform, and another stairway going down. You're looking at a room. It's got a cistern pool in front of you, and there's barrels and supplies stacked along some of the walls. There is a door here under the steps. There's a door over here by the cistern. And you also see a secret door that's hanging open.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be
Right
open.
here.
None of us closed it.
Yep.
Well, I'm guessing that people don't just leave secret doors open for nothing. That's where our party members are.
Yeah, let's go check on them.
Yes. Oh, and just in case you run into any red brands, you're my prisoner.
The guys is not gonna last.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll try and help, but I'm not good at deception like that.
Cool, I'll do all the talking.
You got like awkward tiefling Pete with you.
So you guys then cross the room, and I'd like you both to roll a stealth check, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah. Because nobody really talked about being stealthy at
14.
all. 14, you said?
Yeah.
And Pete, what's yours?
12.
12. Okay. All right. So you walk over to the door. You open it up. There's a hallway. I assume you're going to go down the hallway. Okay. So
Yes.
Yes.
dun, 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 dun. You get up here. There's Rogar. There's a giant panther that you
Yeah.
see
Yeah, there's Madoka.
in the twist of the hallway there as well. As you guys kind of get up to that curve, you start hearing this whispering that it's really, really weird. It's like it's in your head. Like you can tell that you're not hearing it with your ears. And it sounds like it's a really jumbled up whispering. So think of like the sketchy horror film, lots of whispering going on in the background where you can't distinguish anything. Or like Professor X before he zooms in when he's just hearing all the mutants in the world and stuff. But this definitely has like a dark, evil kind of tinge to it, right? And so with that, you guys walked right up into that just as
As you're seeing a panther.
Milby kind of has stuck his head up over the ledge of the crevice on the west side and saw the Nothic. The one thing before I start off where the last show actually ended, Milby, I want you to roll for...
Zap, dude.
Let me find this. Roll an investigation check.
All right. $18.
18. So, where you climbed up the wall of the crevice there, you looked over at the bridge, and you can tell that it's trapped. It is set to collapse under...
The bridge?
Yeah, under significant weight.
Did he see me? The Nothic?
So, yes, right at the very end he saw you, but we're not there yet. I just wanted to let you know I forgot to do that last week.
All
you
right.
were nervous about taking the bridges and wanted to take the crevice instead, and you were right. That one right next to you anyways, the southernmost of the two bridges, is trapped to fail if somebody goes across it. So, you poke your head over. You see the Nothic behind that pole there sticking his eye out there, and you hear the whispering kind of intensifies, so you still aren't making stuff out other than he looks you right in the face, and what you hear is, food?
Food?
What, food? F-O-O-D?
Oh,
With a question mark.
I think it was boo.
I did too. It's like, was it Nothic horny?
Okay, so this is a little strange, but I'm trying to send back a thought, if possible.
So,
An intelligence check.
no, it doesn't work. You don't know that.
Right.
You'd have to talk to him.
I feel like if somebody sent me a telepathic message, I'd try and send one back.
Yeah, I
Because
tried.
You can try, but it doesn't work. Like,
I'm just trying to ask what he wants to eat, but so he saw me, right?
yeah, you both saw each other. He put right when you peeked your head up over the ledge.
I just mimicked to him like, hold on, and I start creeping back.
Okay, so you creep back to the crew, and he's definitely looking around the corner at all of you, kind of in that doorway. I want Horance and Chiron to make what is it?
Madness saving.
You
throws.
guys make deception checks, please.
So he's asking for food.
14.
You got 14. What'd you get, Chiron? I didn't catch it. 9. Okay. All right. So everybody's got the whispering going on the whole time. He's peeking around looking at you. And all of you just keep on hearing, like, in between the whispering, you hear, like, crazy, like, cackling and laughing. You also hear the common theme is food, hungry, meat. But, and again, it really freaks you out because it's in your head. It's not, it's obvious that it's not directional or anything like that when you're hearing it. For Chiron, you kind of, in the middle of all that, you hear just like a short sentence becomes clear for a second that you've been ostracized, like me. And then back to the whispering and all this other crazy stuff, like just cackling and weird noises and all that stuff. So I'll let you guys decide then what you want to do with that, Milby, coming back to the crew.
Well, I know that the other ones heard the voices, so before the two that walked up, I knew we shared that. Yeah. So I said, he seems to want some kind of food. I don't know. Should I throw a ration or something?
Throw something at him.
I don't know. Should we run over there?
Well, don't take the bridge. They're traps.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that, Pete?
said, is he asking if you want food or is he asking for food?
I don't know. He's just indicating food as a thought.
Well, he's
That's what I
probably
keep
hungry.
hearing.
You all kind of hear, last meal was rotten.
He saw
Bring
me
back
We
to
should
the
probably
whispering
kill him.
attack,
I'm
so-
thinking we should kill him.
Why?
No, he saw me and he didn't attack. I don't think we have to. I think we just give him some food and pass on our merry way.
All right, give him some food then.
Throw him a bone.
Do we have anything fresh?
Okay,
All right.
so what's the plan? Is Nothic still creeping around the pillar looking at you all?
I said we offer up this panther.
Cut the
Yeah.
panther's, slice the
Shut
panther's
the
neck,
fuck up.
bleed her out,
Are you serious?
offer her up. That way
Absolutely
she's fresh.
I can't go with that.
Okay, we're not offering her up. If you guys want
Tyron's
to
not
try and
either.
do that, if you want to try and do that, you can.
Just-
But I will
Uh,
fucking kill you.
Milby says, no, seriously. I mean, we don't have anything
no,
else.
Seriously, I'll kill you.
I'm joking. What I'm saying is, all we have is rations. I think we just have to roll with the rations, or, I mean, we don't have any rabbit or anything else.
Take a ration then.
We'll toss it a ration.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'll go over there.
Do that, we can go out and hunt.
Dude, I got my bow drawn.
Okay, so where are you going to toss it from? Like, how close are you going to get? What's your plan for this?
I'm going back to my spot where we made eye contact.
Okay, all right. So,
Reestablishing. Yeah.
are you going to climb up over the ledge this time, or are you just going to kind of hang there and toss it over where you're kind of... Because before, you were just sticking your head over.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get to where I can see him so he sees me
Okay.
as close as I can get that we can make eye contact with each other. And then I want to...
Are you fully out of the crevice, though, or are you still hanging in the crevice? That's
Oh,
my
no. I'm
question.
going to try to stay in the crevice.
Okay, all right. And then just going to toss a ration over to him?
You're just gonna
Yeah.
toss it out. Like
Well,
you're
I'm
hanging.
showing.
You're hanging from the crevice, and you're like throwing.
I'm
the
showing
ration.
him... Yeah, I'm showing him, like...
He looks over and goes, food?
Thumbs up.
Dynamite, yeah.
And I kind of like, I toss it not very far, but halfway between us.
Okay, so he scurries over and grabs it and runs back behind the pillar, kind of as much out of sight from everybody as he can. And you all hear again, the last one was rotten. And he's over there in the corner, kind of eating it right now. The whispering in your heads did get a little bit quieter. It's very faint now, even though you all are close to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll leave it up to you where you're going from there.
I say we move. I'm telling them, like, I'm looking back. I'm like, we should go.
All right, I'm gonna try and crawl
Don't-
through the crevice up to Milby.
Don't use the bridge.
Do I need to check anything for that? Like, this crevice pretty
No.
easy.
The crevice is easy.
Okay.
What's everybody else doing? Coming with?
Single file.
Okay, so
I don't really
Let-
climb.
Actually, one more
what
thing.
are you doing then, Rogar?
You gonna walk the bridge?
I'm gonna make Milby disarm the trap on the bridge.
You can't really make him.
Yeah, I can.
What?
Well,
I'm
ask him if you
Rogar.
want to do that.
I'm Rogar.
So you need to
What?
ask him.
Disarm that trap for me so I can cross the bridge. It's beneath
So-
me to climb.
Milby, looking at it, it's not so much that there's like a mechanism that's going to make it pop when there's weight on it. It's that it's just super loosely like tied.
I'm right
If you-
next to Milby, and I'm like, fuck that guy.
I go, well,
For
I said,
real, though.
Rogar-
No, I'm standing next to you. I'm like, dude, what the fuck has he done for us besides look all cocky and shit?
I'm going back. I'm saying, Rogar, two things. I think we're short on time, and I don't know if I can take that apart. We might just have to do this. I'm actually thinking I can give him one more ration because as soon as he's finished eating this one, he's going to be looking around again. So
Alright. Very well.
So can we
it looks
see,
like it's not a
Hold
trap
on,
that I
Pete,
can take
say
apart.
so can we see down far enough to tell that we don't need to cross that bridge? We can just get out of this room and keep going.
Yeah, so it is. So yeah, you guys weren't here when I described it last week. The crevice is 20 feet deep. It is easily climbable. You don't even have to do a check for it. You got exits up on the north side. It turns into basically there's no doors, but it turns into an area where it's a finished floor, and there, you can see some supplies and stuff up there. You got a doorway over here. That you haven't been close enough to yet to kind of see what's happening. You do kind of notice, let me do this, that down this pathway here behind the Nothic is a stairway. And then this, on the south side, there's just a tunnel that goes into darkness down there. What's up with Rogar and Milby? What's your
Rogar's
conversation
gonna
leading to?
climb. He'll climb down begrudgingly.
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying, you'll see the bridge, what I'm talking about, when you come down here.
So, as everybody who hasn't been down in the crevice yet, I just want to let you know when you get down there, it's unnaturally cold. And when I say unnaturally, I don't mean it's like super cold, like you need gear, but it's like the cold is coming.
Cold.
Whoa.
Out of nowhere.
The cold is coming from magic, right? It doesn't feel like a natural something that comes from the earth. You also, when you look off to the north side of the crevice, you can see that there's a chest that is there. There's two different things. So under the bridge, there's like a pile of like bones and meat and all this stuff, and there's a half-eaten human body basically laying on top. There's also a chest that's kind of tucked back into a cubby, but you can see the end of it sticking out. So there you go. Now y'all are out there in the crevice. What's the plan?
Let's go check out that chest. If you can keep that not fixated.
All right. I think we should
What do you think?
Honestly, fuck the chest, and let's move.
Where are we
Because,
I agree, Milby.
I mean,
Let's
we
get
can
the
come
fuck
back
outta
for that.
Here. Throw that motherfucker another ration. Let's blow this joint.
So if
I'm
this
gonna-
thing is
I tell you-
needing people, shouldn't we take it out?
I mean, I kind of want to, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, he
Depends
doesn't
who's
seem
coming
to be.
down here. I don't know.
If we could,
I could see
tame it.
half-eaten. I could see body parts down in this crevice. So
I mean,
you're probably
I'm just
right.
trying to get by this guy.
You're probably right. He does look like a killer, doesn't he?
I'm thinking about self-preservation here.
All right, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at him.
If there was an active person here, that'd be a different story.
that
But
escalated quickly.
but we don't know who's going to be coming into here next, or if we have to come back this way and have to go through it again.
Arrow. Wait, no. First, I'm casting
I'm
Hunter's
saying,
Mark.
Corey, hold on. You all are still down in the crevice while
Yeah.
this conversation's going on. So if you want to run away from it up the side of it, you can. But
What's Pete's character's name?
Chiron.
Chiron. I mean, I agree. We should take this motherfucker out. He's obviously killing a lot of innocents. We can't.
I'm trying to
Can
avoid
you really
battle.
tell
but
he's
okay.
trying to kill innocents? It looks like he's just
I mean,
down here and feeding
we're
us
in
a lot
a
of
we're in a
assumptions
pit
being
of
made.
dead bodies.
The Rembrandt could just be killing people and feeding it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There's a whole lot of assumptions being made.
Okay.
So at this point in the
You're-
conversation, you all hear in your head again, tasty food, and you look up and he's peering down over the edge of the cavern
All right.
down at your group now.
All right.
Let's
Do that.
kill him. Let's
Give
kill
it
him.
another round.
I said, you want another ration? I pull a ration out.
So you hear tasty.
Throw it really far away.
I said, guys, why don't y'all go ahead? I'll wave them away with this.
Which
And
way
I
are we
try to
going?
So
to
he
go.
takes like one cautious step over down towards y'all, and you hear, tasty.
Oh,
He's
this
looking at
sound like
Milby
Yoda.
now.
It does sound like Yoda.
It's kind of creepy. I guess
Let's just do this.
Be my guest.
Nah,
So-
man, I kind of like this guy at this
Is
point.
Anothic focused mostly on Milby, it looks like?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's looking
okay.
at the
I'm
thing.
gonna
I'm trying to
work my way
lead
up.
him over to the side.
I'm gonna
Like when you
crawl
say
up-
side,
tried.
what do you mean?
Like, okay, so if I'm in the crevice,
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up right here and seeing if he's following me or if he's paying attention to them. Yeah, to the left.
Yep. I'm moving to the right of
So-
Milby.
So you said this crevice is how deep?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Yep. At its deepest point, right? But its walls are pretty sloped.
Easy
Okay.
climb.
So he
can I get
kinda-
that to where I can push at the lip of it with my staff to try and get it to where his foot will fall up from under him.
The Nothics?
Mhm.
You
Right.
could. He is, as Milby's kind of moving over to the side, he's taking another step down towards Milby. And the rest of y'all are right
Let's
kind
see.
of
go,
under the bridge.
All right, I sneak around behind.
I was like, come
What-
on, buddy.
Where
Let's
are
go
you
eat
guys
this together.
headed?
Well, I moved to the right of Milby on the other underneath and on the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scale up the side of the crevice that the Nothic is on.
Okay.
And I plan on working my way around this pillar to get behind him. And then I'm gonna unleash holy hell on him.
Why is everyone trying to kill the Nothic?
What's everybody else doing?
I'm tired of this
What?
fucking
What's everybody else doing?
dog and
Killing
pony
this?
show.
That's a neutral evil act.
It's not neutral evil. It's
So I'm gonna
first-
put you like here, Rogar, right?
Okay.
Like you stuck
Wait,
around the
Rogar's
back, and
about
that's
ready
where
to
you're at.
blast off on him?
No, he's
No,
just
it's,
getting
it's,
ready.
it's not. But
He's getting ready. He's not gonna actually. There's been no aggression yet, but
Is everybody else following him, or are you guys doing different things? While Milby pulls this guy off to the side?
I'm standing there cautiously watching where he goes. I'm trying to get up to level ground if he's staying up there.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out.
Okay.
I'm trying
so-
to wave them across.
what's Horance doing?
Yeah, I assume we were going over here.
Well,
But-
Yes.
move your
Yeah.
character.
Well,
Okay, so it's kind of working. Like he's stepping closer and closer to Milby. He is taller than Milby. Like if he gets closer to you, you are kind of freaked out by him, right? Like
Whoa,
he's
totally.
a scary looking thing, and his eyeballs like bigger than your head, and he's talking inside your head at the same time, whispering and stuff. But you do keep on hearing tasty, like as he gets closer to you there. So everybody else can sneak around. Are you going to attack this thing, or are you going to go down the hallway there?
I was gonna
He's saying tasty as he's following Milby.
Yeah.
Okay. When he gets closer, I'm throwing it to the left of me, towards the mouth of that cave there.
Milby, are you looking back at us at all or anything? Like,
No, I'm
Okay,
watching
so
him.
yeah.
I mean, he's
So-
right there in front of me.
He kind of looks at you and at the ration, and at the ration, and takes like one step kind of towards the ration. He's really got to go kind of right by you to do
Mhm.
that. And like as he's walking by you, like he doesn't kind of take his eye off of you. He's kind of hugging the wall there, and like you hear like, friend. You hear like you hear like more whispering and all this stuff, and tasty, and then you hear like, the wizard gives me fresh food, like, and then more
Oh,
whispering and all this other stuff, and then
information. Now we're
He's-
talking.
yep, kind
Yeah.
of creep towards, but he keeps stepping towards the ration, and everybody else is up by that doorway now. So I don't know
Okay.
what you want to.
I said, what wizard is giving you food?
And he just responds, "Wizard,
Okay.
meat,
Mm.
tastes like sawdust."
The ration.
Wow.
No, that's how he's talking. He hasn't had the ration yet.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sort of like. Well, I'm trying to look at them in my peripheral and make sure they're going by.
Right.
And just keeping an eye on them and trying to talk them down, saying, Tell me who the wizard is, buddy, and I can get you another one.
And he kind of looks at you. At this point, he picked up the ration and goes over in the corner and starts eating. You do hear like, who? What? Wizard. Wizard. Like,
Okay,
they're tasty.
when he starts eating, I pull myself up. I don't want to be down in there while he's doing that.
Okay. So basically, you're standing at the top of it. Everybody else is right by that doorway that goes down the stairs. The Nothic's out of sight. He's down there in the crevice eating. You can still hear whispers, but they're kind of calm at this point. You keep on hearing tasty.
Yeah. I'm tiptoeing backwards with my eye on him, but trying to move towards where everybody else is. So.
All right.
All right.
So you make it, and he's out of view down there. There's still whispering going on in your heads.
Okay.
All right.
He's saying something about a wizard, but that's the most I could get.
All right,
Somebody's
cool.
feeding him those things.
Why don't we send Milby and the Panther down the stairway?
You guys
Where
keep
are
an
we?
eye on
We're
him.
still
And
at this crevice.
You're right where Rogar token is.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where the whole posse is.
I'll send the Panther behind you if you want to go down there, Milby.
Okay.
All right.
Keep an eye on that dude.
I'm
while he
watching
keeps
the
an eye on you.
I'm watching the
Okay.
crevice.
All right.
I managed to get by, but I don't feel safe around him.
So the stairway. So let me kind of paint this picture. Where that initial room was with the cistern in it is like right the cellar off the back of the kitchen of the house.
Yeah.
As is, you found the secret doorway. That's right on the same level as the cellar. Then that opened up into this natural cave that was clearly there before. Like the walls are not chiseled at all. It's just a cave. And then when you go down that stairway, like you're going even deeper, and the ceiling kind of comes with you. So it's not like it's a open thing. It's like you really kind of feel like you're descending, right, as you go down there.
There's
a door. There is a torch down at the bottom of it, hanging off the wall. You see a door to the left and more hallway to the right if you want to go check that out.
Okay. I'm just making sure there's nothing funny about the steps
Yep, they look good.
going down. And then it looks like the entrance to the left is a little bit earlier, so I'm creeping around the corner to see what opens up there.
All right. So you got hallway to another door.
Oh, there's nothing to the left?
No, it's just a straight hallway. Let me try and unlock it enough so that it just makes sense on the map.
I got you.
Right there. So it's doorway at the bottom of the stairs, hallway
Okay,
around
then
to the right, another doorway down there.
What's the quality of the doors?
As good as anything else in there. They're wooden doors with brass hinges on them. They're both closed at this point. I would say if you are standing at the bottom of the stairs, that door to the north, you can hear voices kind of from that without even really putting your ear against it, right? You can hear kind of, and they're raised voices. That's why you can hear them from where you're standing.
The door to the left, is there a keyhole?
Yeah.
I kind of peek in a little bit.
Okay, so do a investigation check.
$13.
Okay. 13. So you can't really see anything. What you're seeing is just you can see that there's a room, essentially. You can see there's a wall, there's torches on inside the room, but it's too small for you to get any detail. What you do when you get that close, you hear several gruff voices issuing demanding commands in the goblin tongue. You hear like, lick the floor, or roll like a dog, and then like some laughing around it. Like, that's what you hear coming from that.
Okay.
Coming from that doorway.
I go back up. I say, okay, so the situation, there's a door to the left and one down the hallway to the right. The door on the left, I'm hearing what I think are goblins in there.
Goblins?
Yeah.
What about the
But-
door to the right?
I did hear some talking. I haven't gone to it yet.
You should go hear
I didn't
what talking's on the door to the right. We got your back.
Okay. If you can, just maybe get a little closer, maybe like 2 squares back from the door.
2 squares back. I'll
10
guard
feet.
your back. I'll
That
sit
way-
there 3 steps up from the bottom of those stairs.
Yeah, because if they open the door, I'm toast. You know. So all right. So I creep to the north door and check that out, the keyhole there. If they have one. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if I can see inside.
Yep.
I'm going to try and walk quietly as possible down those stairs so I'm not rattling like a garbage truck.
Sure. You got a perception check there, Dirk?
Investigation
Perception.
or perception? Okay. 20.
20. Okay, so at 20, and with your proficiency in gaming, you
Yeah.
can tell that there's a game of knucklebones going on in that room.
Oh wow.
You hear the rattling sound followed by shouts and groans, and the sudden gabble of voices. You can tell that when wagers are being paid, you know what I mean? But you hear it over and over again. You know about knucklebones. You don't really see anything through the keystone, but
Okay.
through the keyhole, but you can tell there's a game of knucklebones going on in that room.
Is it the same tone as the last?
These voices are human voices
Okay.
Okay.
that you're hearing. Speak in
All right.
common.
So I go back. I say, well, sounds like you got goblins to the left and humans to the right. They're playing a game in there.
Human.
All right, I say we go back up the stairs, and I think that we shouldn't engage one of the other doors because the minute we start in one room,
I
the
think
other
the humans
rooms.
are the red brands. We need to take them out.
But we're gonna fight someone at our back.
Check another door.
I think we should go up back into the cave and go north and see if we can circle back into that room where the humans are playing knucklebones.
What about south?
We can go south, but I don't know where that goes. The Nothic's closer to that point. That's why I said go.
Yes, he is.
And we can check that other bridge to see if it's rigged on the way.
Okay.
Wait, you want to go back to the main chamber and go north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
Yeah,
you
we can
talking
try
about?
that.
Are you talking about like the hallway or the open room?
We're going
Open room with the valley.
we're going up back into the room where the Nothic is with the crevice.
And walk up by that north
And
bridge.
walk up by that
Yeah.
north bridge, check that bridge to see if it's rigged like the south bridge. And
I
then
don't even really care about that bridge. I just
Yeah,
want
we're
that
past
door. It's fine.
well, no, but if we need to make a hasty getaway somehow, we want to know if both the bridges are bad or if one bridge is bad and the other one's good.
Right. Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I don't want to spend too much time on the bridge, but if I can see if it's bad or not.
Yeah.
So as you guys get up there, it's clear that that bridge is okay.
All right.
It wouldn't be hard for you to. It's a rope bridge with no railing at all. It's just wood and rope tied together. It wouldn't be hard for you to take it out from either side. But
Okay.
currently that bridge looks steady.
That's good. to know.
You also see down the other hallway. You can see kind of it juts off to the right,
Oh.
and you see just the tippy top of stairs
Left to me.
back there. Also,
Okay.
the Nothic crawls up over the side and says, "Tasty." He's
Does
down
somebody else
kind of
have
by the south bridge.
Somebody else have a ration to throw
I
to?
got a fucking arrow for him.
He walks. He's taking a step up, like he's looking at Milby the whole time, and he's like, "Tasty."
You got
Somebody
a
want to
friend
give
now.
me a ration?
I don't have any rations, I don't think.
I'll
I'm looking
give
at
you-
my inventory.
I'll give you a ration.
Okay.
So you
Like, here, buddy.
I hand you, yeah.
are you throwing it at him or are you waiting for him to come to you or?
No. I
He's
tossed
just
it
going to
towards
keep following us for food.
right. The where the opening of that cave is.
All right, so he
Sure.
grabs it and hides behind this pillar. I'll say the rest of you are up by the Rogar
Yes.
token there. Pull everybody else back for now. So that's what you see. More hallway. You can send the dart.
Yeah.
Yeah, send the
Yeah,
dart.
I'm gonna peek around that corner there.
Okay.
See what's north.
All right. So down there, you've got another stairway, and you can tell it ends up at the same point of the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a torch on that wall at the bottom, so it's lit. It's well lit down there, and there's two doors, door on either side.
Okay. I know probably what door to the south. It's the same room, I'm assuming, or at least connected. So the door to the north, I'm curious about, and I'm checking the steps to make sure
Okay.
nothing crazy.
Steps are good again. Panther's with you, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be
As-
quiet.
Is the way that doorway to the north? Do a deception, or not deception, but perception.
A deception check.
15.
Nice.
15. So you hear like bubbling and brewing and dripping liquid and stuff coming from that doorway, but no voices of any sort. You can hear the knucklebones clearly. The knucklebone game going to the south of you there.
Can you
Okay.
tell, listening to the game, how many people might be in that room?
I mean, how
Well,
many voices
you
do
would
I
have to-
hear? How about that?
Okay.
That's
So
what I'm asking.
you can tell there's more than two, right?
Okay.
Let's say that much. You can tell that it's a group of people, but with the door closed, it's too muffled for you to distinguish individual voices and kind of count more than that.
Okay, I go back to them. I say, should I check this northern room since there's no voices coming out of that?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what's in there. I'll come behind you.
Okay. So I got the Panther and Rogar. I'm checking for traps on that door to the north. Big bucks, no whammy.
Yeah, it seems like your normal door.
Okay.
Yep. Is everybody else is just up at the top of the stairs there? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, normal door.
All right. Slowly open it.
So you slowly open it. This room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A rat scurries across the floor and takes refuge under a large work table set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. All of it is stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
This is that guy that's feeding the Nothic.
Let me pop it for you.
Pop it. Pop and lock it.
It's got to be the wizard that he's talking about. Ooh. Okay.
So you see that other door on the right-hand side also. At the rest of you that are still at the top of the stairs, you hear when this happens at the same kind of time, where the rest of them are down that doorway, you hear the Nothic go in your head to, "Hello, wizard, food," and he comes out from where he's at and starts kind of walking up here. Do you three roll perception checks, please?
Which three? Horance, Stallionet,
Time, man.
and Chiron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. 3. Natural 1.
That's a 1 then.
That's a 1.
Okay.
Chiron?
I got, let's see, a 2.
What?
Yeah.
19.
19. Ooh, the monk for the win.
So when that happens, what did you say there for Horance?
I got
2?
a 1.
Okay, all right. So you guys don't notice anything other than you hear the Nothic talking. You, Chiron, see a head that was peeking around and quickly disappears when you look over at it, right up around this corner.
Oh.
So it was looking. It
I
was.
can't
You just
see where
see
you're pointing.
up here.
Well,
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna flip back to Milby and Chiron walking in that room.
Or
What's your
Rogar.
guys? Rogar. Yeah, I'm sorry. Milby and Rogar, and the cat. What's the plan down there?
Well, just check
I-
out the room.
Yeah, I'm looking around very quickly. I'm checking for traps everywhere, scouring. But then I'm going up to that door and checking that out.
Okay, so you don't see traps. There's books and notes and stuff everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take some time to look at that stuff right now, or are you pretty much just going straight to the door? The door is silent. I can tell you that as you walk through the room. You don't hear noise over there.
There's notes
I just-
and stuff you said on the table?
I look back to
Yeah,
Rogar and
I'm
kinda
gonna
cue
grab all
him
that
to,
stuff up.
Yeah, to look at it.
I'm going to go check out those notes.
I'm
So-
looking at the keyhole.
If you're peeking at the notes while he's looking at the keyhole, you do. Let's see. What's your Arcana modifier
Okay.
at there, Jeff?
Arcana.
Yeah.
+1.
So you can see.
Overall,
So there's books and notes that are basic text on alchemy. You can see that the apparatus that's set up on the table with all the bubbling and whatnot
Yeah.
is set up to brew potions of invisibility.
Oh.
So you can tell that. Among the books, there's a tome written in Dwarvish that's the journal of an adventurer named Urman. It describes the history of the lost mine of Fandalver and the Forge of Spells.
I'm going to grab
Which-
that bitch.
Yeah, if you hadn't talked to a person that knew it at this point, this is where I would tell you the history of the mine in the area and whatnot. You're going to grab the book, or are you paging through it, or grab it for later?
I'm going to just, grab as much as I can.
Okay, all right. It's all magic writing and stuff. You know, I'd say you grab like 3 books and pile of papers.
3 books and pile of papers.
Yep. So
Okay.
what's the plan now with you two?
I'm checking the keyhole.
Okay, so I can tell you without rolling perception, there's nothing going on. It's another room. You can see a bed from it, but there's no noise, no action.
I'd say Rogar, I'm whispering. There's a bed in here, but I don't see anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Rogar, you got anything to say about that?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Rogar, come in, Rogar.
But I was writing. I was making
Who just
notes.
said you drooled on me?
I said there's
That
a
was
bed
funny.
in this room. I'm whispering this to him.
Okay.
There's a bed in this room, but I don't see anybody in here. Should I open it?
Yeah. Open the bed.
So how far back are we?
Open the bed.
What is he doing? Okay.
What's the question, Pete?
I'm making notes of this.
How far back
The
from the
notes.
two of them are now?
How far back from what?
Milby and Rogar.
So the 3 of you are, I'm envisioning you just at the top of the hallway, right up here. So, Milby, you gonna open that door, or
Well, I want
I
to go up and tell him I saw somebody moving back here.
okay? I'll get right to you in 1
Okay.
second. There, I was giving you guys all the three of you at the top of the stairs were eating, so I cut to them quick first. I'll cut right over there. Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna open the door there, Milby?
Did he tell me that somebody was down there, or no?
No, you haven't.
If he
heard
hasn't
from the rest
told
of
me
them.
yet, then yeah.
I
So
thought we were checking out the
slowly-
bed.
Slowly. No, there's that room I said has a bed in it,
Oh.
and there's nobody. I haven't seen anybody. That's why I was asking if I should open the door or not.
Oh, no. Don't open the door.
He just
Okay.
said he was slowly opening the door. I think
I was doing that based on his advice.
Yeah,
so,
right.
you
I
know.
think we've crossed the path of no return there.
Rogar
So-
was busy.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh my god.
So, the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. You see the desk has all kinds of paperwork and stuff on it, and then you notice back in this corner here, there is a secret door that is ajar. And with that, I'm going to cut back to the guys back up in the cavern. And so, Pete, Chiron just saw the head, and I wanted to say that it's humanoid sized when you saw the head peeking around the corner, so it wasn't like a halfling or a goblin or anything like that. So you just noticed that. Not
Do I
thick
see
as
enough to make a determination like race with a human, with a... or
you saw a hooded head. So I would say from a hooded head, you could tell that there were not horns on the head. It wasn't a dragonborn, right? It was a humanoid for sure. It could have been like an elf or a human, to my mind. I don't know who else it would be, but it's that size. So probably elf or human.
Okay, so I look at the ones next to me, that were there with me. Like, do you guys see that?
See what?
Somebody behind the wall over there.
You go check it out.
I think we should go tell the others.
So, and as you're talking, you see the Nothic is moving over to here. So he crossed the cavern and he's up on that side and he's like, "Wizard,
Uh-oh.
hungry!" Like, and you all are. I'll put Chiron's token. Like, you guys are here.
So when I see him starting to move in the direction of where I saw the head, I take a quick jaunt down the stairs to go catch up with the other two.
Okay. All right. So, what are the other two of you doing at the top of the stairs? There, are you following him, or are you staying put
Just
there watching the Nothic?
Out of line of sight to the stairs
Out of line of sight for what?
of the cavern, just over here. Yeah,
Okay. All right, Corey. What's Stalionette doing?
I guess I'll stick with them.
Panther. So you're all in that hallway, but Chiron's going down to tell them.
yeah.
All right. So you get to the first room where Rogar is you walk in there. It's this chamber here. Rogar's at the other door. Milby and the cat are in another room that you can't see. You gonna say anything immediately to Rogar, or what are you guys, the two of you?
I'm gonna walk up to Rogar and hush to him like, "Hey, there was somebody, some hooded guy up in that room on the other side of the cabin."
Really?
Yeah,
Right.
he looked shady. He looked real shady.
And then that Nothic thing kept heading towards it, saying, "Wizard."
All
It's
right.
probably Glasstaff, son of a bitch.
So did he see you? I asked Chiron, do you think he saw you?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
He saw you. Okay. Well,
Nate,
keep
I'm
close.
gonna go back out there and see if he's still there.
I don't think that's a good idea, but all right, I'll tell Milby. We may need. I don't think we can set up an ambush,
So-
but
I'm gonna say everybody except for Stallionette and Horance is kind of just gathered around the door between the two rooms there.
Okay.
What are you guys gonna do?
I go into the other room and tell Milby what Horance told me about seeing the wizard.
Well, the second I see that secret door, I drew my weapon.
Okay. All right. You tell them about secret door, or?
Yeah, I whispered to him that there's a secret door here, ajar. And if he tells me about the wizard, I'm assuming, this is our guy. But I don't know if we should. I don't know. I don't know if we should split up and maybe close in on him.
Or
Hold on. I just burped. Are we pausing it?
Not for Dungeons and Dragons. No.
Wow.
Okay. Sorry, listeners.
So, I'm not much of a tactician battle-wise.
Do you think we should block the secret door? Like, shut that secret door and put that desk in front of it so that if he tries to come from behind, and then we go out around and try and confront him in that...
Well, if we close that...
based on orientation. Sorry.
Yeah, if we close that now, he knows that we're in here, and he goes the other way. If we maybe hide or find a way to ambush him when he walks out of this, then maybe that's the way to go.
Because he should be right on the other side of that.
The wall?
Orientation of where we came from.
Yeah, he's probably coming back in here.
Door.
All right, well, how do we set up an ambush?
Yeah, Nate, what's it look like in terms of hiding spots in here?
In the room that you're currently in?
Yeah.
Not much, maybe under the bed or something, but you're short. You'll be able to see there's nothing in there, under there.
Is there any way, do you think we should split up and try and flank him? Or?
Maybe so. Maybe a few of us hide in here, wait for him to come out, and then people on the other end, well, I don't know. I hate to split up maybe the numbers, but if it's one guy...
Who are we after here?
The wizard.
Glasstaff.
Could be Glasstaff.
Glasstaff.
I think maybe if we can try to shut the door leading to the stairs going back up, have two of them go around to try and flush him back into a secret chamber, and I'll
be part of the team that sends him into the
We
ambush.
can hold back here with us and the cat, and hopefully that should mitigate any extra noise and riling up the other rooms that we heard.
What wall is that secret door on?
It's right here.
Oh, so it's just basically going into that other place that we saw.
Is the door coming out or in?
In.
Okay, so I can't hide behind it.
Wait, does it open into this bedroom, or does it
into
open
the room, into the bedroom?
Okay, but does it go against that far north wall, or does it come back against the east wall?
So it's on the east wall,
okay,
and it opens like if it could open 180 degrees, it would almost be touching the bed.
Okay, so you could hide behind it. But don't position yourself so that you get trapped by the door if he swings it open.
Right. I mean, I could hide behind the desk also. I'm not worried about myself as much because I'm small. But
well, all right, let's place that cat.
I don't know about you guys.
Let's place the cat here. And I'll stand where I'm at.
The cat looks at Stallionette when you say that.
Okay, yeah, you don't talk to my cat and call it a cat like that.
Well, what else are we going to call it? Wakanda?
I have my,
I thought those two were up at the stairs. How can Stallionette hear this?
Oh, yeah, Stallionette's not there. Yeah, you're right.
No,
you're
but
right.
my cat
I said, hey, girl.
My cat, when someone tells her to do something, she could telepathically be like, hey.
Well, I'm
very nice. I feel like she can.
I'm very nicely asking her. I said, hey, girl, Look,
Hey, girl.
we're trying to set up in here. We just need you to possibly be quiet if you can and just sit and wait.
She's
All right,
gonna,
she sits.
No,
she
she
sits.
don't.
Yeah, she
She's
does. She sits.
She's gonna stand next to Milby.
Nope, she sits. She came
I
down there
rub
with
her
Milby.
head and I say, just be ready. We might need you.
All
She's
right,
got Milby's back this whole dungeon. You keep sending her with Milby. She sits.
Chiron, do you want to
Okay.
run back up the stairs and tell those two yahoos to start working her way and try and flush that wizard back into us? And then come behind him?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going up? It's Horance at the top of the stairs and Stallionette, and tell them that.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Chiron up here. Are you in the room, in the bedroom now there, Horance?
No, I'm just at.
Not Horance, Rogar, I'm sorry.
I'm standing in the door here so
It's
that
gonna block him doorway.
Which
sort
room
of-
are you in, though?
I'm in the
workshop or the bedroom?
workshop so I can
Okay.
go into the, yeah.
Okay. So, as Chiron, the one thing, can you do a deception or a perception check, please?
I'm so nervous.
So that's against wisdom, right? Or is that intelligence? Can't remember.
Well, it's perception, so you might be proficient in that too,
Oh,
but it
damn,
is a
20.
wisdom check.
It's wisdom, yeah. Oh, you're mute.
So that's
Plus,
17.
17. Okay, so as you go up the stairs, you notice that the rat that was under the workshop table in there follows you. Like, he's kind of sticking to the walls and
A
stuff
familiar.
like that, but he follows you as you're going up the stairs there.
Okay.
But you make it to the top of the stairs, and he's kind of just sitting at the bottom of the stairs looking at you guys. And you also, when you get to this top of the stairs, the Nothic at this point is probably about right here. Going, hungry! Up in all of your, at the top of the steps, you all can hear him.
All right. So
Dude, I'm about to kill that. Whatever.
So,
I was gonna say I tell try to think of his name.
Horns.
Horance and
Horance,
Stallionette.
Yeah. Like, tell him about the rat that's falling here, and pretty sure the wizard is in the other room, and worried about this rat. See if he thinks what he thinks we should do about it.
Well, it's the Nothic.
So, at this point, the Nothic takes another step up here.
All right.
What y'all at the top of the steps doing?
I guess we're looking at the wizard.
I'm gonna head down towards the rest of the crew.
Pretty
going
concerned that this rat
downstairs?
is following us around.
Yeah,
Rats don't usually follow people.
I'm getting weirded out by like
He's
this
the Nothic.
crew that we're with right now.
yeah, but you gotta hide. I mean, we're hiding in there. The plan was to circle around.
So let's just circle around.
All right. So if you're a ranger, can you shoot that rat or try and? hunt it?
You want me to shoot it?
Yeah.
If he wants to feed it to the Nothic.
The rat.
Okay. Where's the rat, Nate?
It's at the bottom of the stairs. You gonna shoot it with an arrow?
Yeah, I mean, I'm right
It doesn't
here.
matter. You don't have to do anything with the map. If you're shooting the rat with an arrow, you pull back, let the arrow go, and when it hits the rat just disappears into a poof of smoke, and the arrow just kind of clangs off the floor.
Clang, clang.
The Nothic at this point has walked out of sight around the corner. Up here.
Oh.
Magic rat.
Illusion.
All right, now we're definitely fucked. So we'll go and get murdered by stupid wizard who knows we're coming.
So you guys gonna circle around or go back down? You're muted, Pete. You got mute on.
I want to go in this.
You guys want to go
this-
to the top of the stairs or go that way, and I'll go down and warn them that the topic looks like it's going their way.
I
Okay.
say we start a fire and flush everything out. Let them all burn.
We should go down that hallway right there. That door that's not open.
No.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to go down and warn them about the topic. So that's where I'm going.
Okay. What's Stallion not doing?
I'm heading 5, 10, 15.
You don't have to count. You don't have to do the map right now. Just
Coming
tell me
up.
what you're doing.
I'm coming up by my panther right here.
You went down the steps also with Chiron?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's Horance doing?
I'm sticking to the stupid plan, and I'm gonna go flush out whatever's gonna kill me.
So you're going to go across the bridge?
Yeah.
Thank God one of you stuck to that plan. So everybody else is down here. Horance is crossing over the bridge. And when you I'm going to just assume like there. Yeah?
Sure.
So you can see more of this other room up here. You see the Nothic standing in the corner, eating, and he's got a piece of meat in his hands.
Well, he's happy, he's hungry, and he's eating.
Yeah, he's just sitting there going. So
That's it.
you gonna head up that way?
Sure. Keep going.
I say, what are y'all doing here?
Yeah, why is Stallion out here? Why aren't you helping Horance?
What happened?
I don't know, man. I just.
God.
Sorry.
You're
Looks
gonna
like
get
the
us all
Nothic's
killed.
coming-
I'm
just
throwing your
warning you, the
cat
Nothic's
first.
coming-
That's what I'm doing.
I just wanted to warn you guys that it looked like the Nothic was going in the room with the wizard and coming through that way with him.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna head back up there when I get a chance.
Hold on. All right, so Horance, you can see this whole room now. Hold on. Let me find this room for you. So this area is on the north end of a large natural cavern, but has been finished and dressed with stone blocks, walls, and flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues to the south. You see the Nothic is sitting right there eating, and right here you see a secret door that is open towards you.
Okay. I start a fire in the secret doorway.
With what?
There's torches, right? You've been saying torches, and there's barrels and empty crates and packing straw,
Right?
and I pack that in front of the open doorway, and I set it on fire.
it's like Merla all over again.
It is.
Okay. All right, so as you're packing that,
Do I smell the smoke?
as you're packing that, this Nothic kind of crawls back over to here and just keeps eating this piece of meat that he's got. So you, I guess, the hell am I going to make you roll for that? I guess fire. Do a nature check for me.
All right, let's see. We get a good roll, 'cause I don't think I'm too bright. 8.
8. Okay, so this fire starts. The rest of you downstairs
Yeah.
there, a man comes out of the secret door. And
Here we go.
he looks like this. So he's there in the Discord. So he comes out and says, "Gentlemen and madam, how may I help you?" And
That's fucking
you see just a
Glasstaff.
very little
I
bit
see
of
that
smoke
glass staff though, right?
pouring out of the door behind. Yes, you do.
Good
All right.
evening.
Good evening.
You're the Glasstaff wizard, I assume?
My name is Glasstaff. How may I help you?
So we're looking for a friend of ours that
Yeah.
came down here.
Yeah, we heard you running these red brands, you son of a bitch.
Well, okay, that escalated quickly.
I pardon your language. The Red Brands, yes, do work here. We do a lot of great things around town.
No.
Who is this person that you're looking for, and how may I help you? And why are you in my bedroom?
Please excuse my friend. We have stumbled into this room. We're looking for someone.
Who are we looking for?
Diana.
Prince?
Diana. I can assure you there's no Diana here.
Okay,
All
then
right.
we'll be on our way.
No.
Rogar, hit him.
What are you doing with the Red Brands and kidnapping people out of this town? They haven't done anything to you.
So, are you standing in the doorway still?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a poof of smoke where he was standing. Let me bring him out. I meant to. Give me a second.
Does he look
here.
surprised at the panther at least?
No.
Oh,
He's
wow.
a wizard.
Yeah.
So
Guess you
there's
gotta-
a poof of smoke where he's standing, and then another poof of smoke behind you through the doorway, and then now he's standing. Grab him,
On a desk.
maybe. So he's standing here. No,
Okay.
and he's like, "Tell me about this Diana." Meanwhile, the smoke now is pouring into the bedroom.
She's blonde. She's an elf. I don't know. I don't know her that well. We were just hired to find her down here. But
So roll a
We were
deception
told-
check, please.
I got an
You
8.
got an 8 on that.
Yes.
So Glasstaff looks at you and says, "Little man, I don't know about you." And then he kind of takes another step back towards this doorway
Oh.
here.
Good job, guys.
Hey, I said, Rogar, don't you have something?
Shh. All right. So
So I'm going to do, because I think I've pretty much decided on my level 3 that I'm choosing.
Yeah.
So it's
sorry, I chose that.
basically I get to choose a way, one of my way. So way of the 4 elements,
Okay.
and I'm going to do the Fist of Unbroken Air at him.
And hit him. What's Fist of Unbroken Air do?
So it says you create a blast of compressed air that strikes like a mighty fist. So for 2 key points, I can choose a creature within 30 feet. That creature must make a strength saving throw, and on a failed throw or failed save, creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning plus an extra d10 if I use another key point.
Okay. What's the save get him?
On a successful save, the creature takes half.
Okay. All right.
If they fail the save, they take that damage and they are not prone.
Okay. All right. Do it. What's it? He just has to make a save, or you're doing like a hit, like
He
a
has
ranged
to make a
attack?
save.
Okay. But do you have to make a hit first? Like
No.
you roll to hit it all? Okay.
Doesn't
So
say
what's
roll to hit. It just says
what's he save against? Your spell DC or
he's making a strength saving throw.
strength saving throw against what though? What's your spell DC?
Dozens.
Dozens.
It's
What's
like
that?
I'm throwing a puck.
Dozens.
Yeah, but I gotta roll his strength against your spell save DC. It should be on the second page of your character sheet. It should be. We looked it up before. Let
I
me.
don't have. This is the first time I've had spells, so I haven't set up a.
Yeah, well, we got to figure out what it is for him to roll against,
Spell
right?
save DC is base of 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
No, it's
You know, he ain't kissed her or touched her.
So
It's what?
Buddy,
He ain't kissed her or touched her.
where did he kiss her on her cheek?
Thank you.
Hold on. Let's find it.
Oh no, it's wisdom. It's your wisdom. That's your spell save DC.
It's a wisdom con +8
Who are we talking to?
And proficiency.
and proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pete, roll that. Tell me what that is. Wisdom plus proficiency plus 8. I can't hear. You're muted.
I mean, that's going to be 12 because
12?
it's 2 for my wisdom and 2 for proficiency.
Yep, so 12. Sounds about right, yep.
All right, so he rolled a 10. What was it? 3D what?
3d10. I'll roll that.
3D10. You're gonna roll it?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
And then saying
So
that
23.
her family forced
23?
him to let them come over.
When I see Chiron move and act, I cast. After he's done, I'm going to use my channel of divinity and cast Abjure Enemy.
Well, hold on. We're not gonna roll. I'll roll initiative and stuff once we do that. So,
Oh,
but
no,
let
I
me.
can
Pete just did
reaction.
this out of the blue.
That's right.
So-
Because he can. He's a
So
monk.
Chiron does that from. He's kind of standing in the doorway there, smashes this dude against the back wall, and like his staff goes flying over in the corner, rolls underneath the table over there, and he's like a crumpled little pile on the wall and
Wow.
goes, "Stop! Mercy! I
Glasstaff?
surrender!
I'm running for that staff.
All we want is your staff.
Take it!
And disband the red brands.
Do whatever you want."
I'm gonna fucking bind him up. We got,
Yeah. I'm running for that
we got
staff.
bindings or anything?
And gag
We
him.
got rope.
Gag him and rope him. Let's take him back to the constable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to bring him back to the constable. We're about to take that staff up to Agatha, but we should take him to the constable.
Let me know if I get the staff.
I don't think we should get the staff back to Agatha.
So
Well, we can
Mildy
just
grabs the
deal with
staff.
that later. We can deal with that later.
You get to the staff. What's everybody else? You're tying them up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
hold
just
him
holding
down.
on to it.
He says, mercy, as you do tie him up and gag him.
Gag him, put a hood over him.
All right.
Actually, I don't think we should bring him to the constable.
Why?
I think we should bring him to that rich dude
What rich dude? The
that
elf?
gave you guys breakfast.
Oh, we could do that.
I trust him more than the constable.
What does Horance think about all this? He's not here.
Nope.
Right.
Let's
Actually, I said, where's that smoke coming from?
yeah. We should
What
probably
smoke?
get out of here.
So I'm gonna go close that. I'm gonna go close that door.
Secret door.
The secret door, yeah.
Okay. All right. You do. The Horns, you notice
cut down
smoke
some of the
starts
smoke.
billowing more heavily out your direction.
All right. I just slowly.
I like the way it
Mute Pete.
All right. And what's the rest of y'all's plan over there with the prisoner at this point?
We're gonna take him out, back up the stairs, and get Horance.
Let's flank him.
Okay.
Go across the North Bridge.
So I'm going to move his character right now. So you all go up the stairs, across the North Bridge,
Yep.
get Horns.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to say that the token is him right now.
Okay.
You sure? Like, I just throw it out there. You're leaving? You're going up the stairs? Across the bridge and stuff?
Well,
Out of that
don't we
room?
have to, like, rescue some dude here as well?
I think we should check the room out more for other stuff.
There you go, Pete. That's what I was trying for there before you leave out with them. Sorry. I couldn't just let you just walk away from it.
Okay.
I
Um,
wasn't.
No, it's
playing,
probably-
so I was just trying to-
Shit, that's where you and I are different, dude. I don't the fastest walk away.
I know. I just you've walked away from a lot since you stepped foot in this place. I just feel bad for you. So, Pete, as you're searching the room, do the investigation check, please.
I'm just nervous that we have this guy in our custody to check anything.
13.
All right. So, at the foot of Iarno's bed is a sturdy, unlocked wooden chest holding 180 silver, 130 gold. Somebody write this all down. So it's 180 silver,
130 gold.
130 gold, a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, 2 paradots, and 1 pearl.
Wow, that's a lot of jewels.
What?
Did somebody jot that all down? So
No,
guys
you got to
can split
repeat
it up?
the jewel part.
5 carnelians, 2 paradots,
And a partridge and a pear tree.
and 1 pearl.
Okay.
It also contains a scroll of charm person and a scroll of fireball.
Nice.
Milby has the staff, and there's a bunch of papers all over his desk.
I'm grabbing the papers. I'm grabbing all the
How
papers.
tall is the staff compared to Milby?
Very tall. It's like 6 feet tall. Yeah. So
How's he carrying it? Does he have to
So
hold
I-
on to it?
I mean, I look at
Yeah.
Milby and I'm like,
Somebody else
so
can take
what's
this.
our plan for this?
I'll take it.
Hold on.
Staff.
No, Milby. I'll take it.
No, you're just a ranger. I say give it to the warlock.
I say, Milby, let me hold on.
No,
To it.
you're no shape.
Well, it's not up to you.
handle
It's
the
not
staff.
up to you, fucker.
it's up to Milby.
Well, I'm
He
going to
just
hold
called you a
on to
fucker.
it since there's no agreement about it.
All right.
Okay, so what's Rogar?
What?
Various papers and notes are stacked neatly on the desk, mostly consisting of Iarno's written orders to apothecaries and alchemists in nearby settlements for more materials for his workshop. You also find a letter signed with the black spider symbol.
Oh.
It says, Lord Iarno Glasstaff, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iarno. Don't disappoint me. And it's got the symbol of the black spider underneath that.
Who sees that? Only
I do.
Rogar?
Yeah,
I do,
Rogar
yeah.
picked up all the papers.
You about to
Yep.
tell us or what?
Maybe.
All right,
You
so
want
the
me to-
room's searched.
I said, Rogar, I'll hold on to the paperwork if you want to take this.
That's fine. We'll just swap back when we get back to town.
Yeah.
Because I already grabbed his tome that he had and some other notes and papers from his alchemy lab.
All right,
Okay.
so
I'm checking it out as when he gives it over. I'm reading it.
I'm
Right.
like, what's up with that paper, Milby?
It's something to do with the black spider.
Really?
Let's just get out of here. We'll check it all out when we get back.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, you guys just want to walk away from the other chest that we had a chance at? Or,
But that chest underneath the bridge?
yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's a good
we can-
idea.
A
when we
blood
get
chest?
by, you can climb down there and check it out on our way out. I don't have a problem with that. I think I can get.
you guys
I
want
think
to
we
do
need
that
to get
back to
outta
the cave at the North Bridge there? And Chiron's going to go down the cavern again?
Yeah.
That smoke worries me.
Yeah, the smoke's kind of
Well, we're back in the
Well, that is
cabin. There's
just
nothing
going up
flammable in here.
So, okay, all right. So, Chiron, when you climb down there into the cavern, you see like it is basically underneath that north bridge a bunch of like just meat and bones and all this rotten crap
Gross.
in a pile sitting there with a half-eaten body laying on top of it. There's also off to the side like a cubbyhole cut out in the side. It's got a chest in it. I assume you want to check out the chest.
for as much as
Find
I
it.
can. I'll ask Moby, you mind checking this chest? See if it has traps or anything on it?
Yeah. I check it for traps.
All right, so Milby climbs down there, and checks out. He says it checks out to you.
Okay. We're good to go. Should I pop it?
Pop and lock.
Is
do
it
it.
locked?
Pop,
So you
lock, and
can
drop it.
All right. So you pop it open. It has a big ass longsword in it
Ooh.
in a silver chase scabbard. It's inscribed with the name Talon, and its hilt is worked in the shape of the bird of prey with outspread wings.
Whoa.
This is a nice piece, fellas. Unfortunately, I can't use this, so...
It also...
looks nice.
Somebody got a pencil? Because there's more stuff in this chest.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
160 silver, 120 gold,
Damn.
5 malachite gems.
Malachite.
Malachite.
Yep.
Oh, it's right.
2 potions of healing,
God.
and a scroll of augury.
Oh, augury. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hand the staff off to Horance there because I feel like it's more his style.
You guys climb back up to the rest of them, and you gave him the staff?
Yeah, I give Horance the staff.
You gave him the Glasstaff?
Yep.
Yep. He did.
I'm eyeing that sword though.
So Milby's
Rusty, I'll
got it.
use it.
Milby, you going to give it to Chiron there?
I'm trying to figure out if I can use it.
Okay, so all of you, when they come up out of there with the
It's a
sword,
long sword and you're a halfling?
Yeah.
so as
I
he
go
comes
up to
out,
Horance
everybody,
and I say, like, hey, man,
everybody
like,
please
why
do
don't
a
you let me
15
hold on to that staff?
everybody do a history check.
History check, huh?
Yep.
Just drown Corey out.
Yeah,
That's
for
right.
real. What the fuck?
You interrupted.
Yeah.
You interrupted me.
No.
Too drunk.
Corey, it's you every
Too
time.
drunk. All right, what's the what are we rolling for?
History.
I rolled a
Okay.
20, not a natural 20.
Okay. Who all rolled over 15?
I rolled a 19.
I did.
14.
Okay.
Milby.
So the two of you can recognize this sword. It once belonged to a great knight named Aldith Tresendar, known as the Black Hawk. Sir Aldrich was like well known in the area. You know that it is a +1 longsword
Oh yeah.
Wow.
because of that.
Yeah, I can't use this. It's too big for me. So if anybody else wants it, I'm more concerned with the paperwork here.
I'll take it. I'll take the
So.
long sword.
All right.
If
You
that's
got
all
it.
right with everyone else.
Its name is Talon.
Talon?
Yeah. All right. So where are we going from here?
Let's blow this
Are we gonna
popsicle
call it
stand.
for the night?
Yeah, let's
Or we gotta make it out?
call it. Let's call it.
So, just general before we go, where are you guys gonna? How are you gonna try and? What are you doing with him? Are you jetting or are you
We're taking him
hanging out?
back to the
Well, there's a
track.
fire about to. I mean, you know.
Yeah, we do gotta kind of go.
Yeah, it's whatever you
I'm
set on
worried-
fire is on.
I'm worried that the humans and the goblins, you know. But I was wrong about this. I mean, I didn't think we'd be able to take them out with one hit. So I'm just gonna defer to what you guys say. I'm gonna take a back seat.
With what? We're taking old dude back to the rich guy who fed you guys breakfast.
I mean, I
We're
do want to
dipping.
explore the rest of this, but I
Yeah.
think there's a fire on the way. And
I think
I
we
don't
should
know.
dip. I mean,
Yeah.
Which way are you gonna dip?
Checking this place out, but
Back
biggest
the way we
issue
came.
is getting these people taken care of. But there's still red brands that are doing, kidnapping people.
Yeah, we could
Make
come
sure that
back.
They stop.
Yeah, we'll come back. We got to get rid of this dead weight.
This is true.
yeah, man, we got glass
don't think
staff, we got
it's-
the staff, we got some shit. Let's head back
Okay.
to town, turn glass staff in, and
All right.
Go from
So
there.
I'm just gonna cut because we'll forget it by the time next week. So you guys are going back out through the room with the cistern in it, going out the back door where you came in.
That's correct.
with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say that we'll end this with you guys as you're walking down the path away from the manor, like it's starting on fire, right? Like it's from within. So you guys, you got him. You're out. You got the staff.
Are we walking away slow motion with
Yes.
the fire in the back?
Yeah.
Exactly, with the fire on in the background. Exactly.
That's awesome.
As far as XP for what we blew through there, I just want to knock that out because I'll forget if I don't by now. Anyways, so you guys started in there with the Nothic. You get, let's see here. So split. There's 5 of you. Is that correct? Hold on here.
Yes.
So you each get 90 XP for dealing with the Nothic.
Okay.
Is that 990?
Yep.
Yep. And then from there, you went up into the workshop. You went and dealt with Glasstaff. So for right now, as you're still standing in front of the tower and haven't done anything with them yet, you each get, let's see, 40 more.
10:30.
Okay.
Nice.
For taking him out.
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
gonna post everything that we received here too. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
Have a good night.
Yep.
Thanks for watching,
Sweet.
everybody.
You too.
Yep.
Laters.
Later.